Hey everybody, it's Joe with Joe Knows Cryptos here with your daily crypto update. So of course I want to talk about Genesis Vision, GVT, really quick to start off. First of all, I want to talk about pump and dumps, and this GVT does not seem to be a pump and dump. Pump and dumps are usually cryptos that will go up for a couple of days, sometime even just a day, and then crash right back down to where they were previously, sometime go even lower. GVT has been going up consistently for over 3 weeks now. That's not the behavior of a pump and dump type of token or crypto. This is one that people believe in. They believe in the project. They see the small amount of tokens that are available, and they're investing. So this is not a pump and dump. I also wanted to make a correction. In one of the videos, I said that they were going to release their phone app on October 30th. I believe that is actually going to be December 30th or 31st, if I'm not mistaken. So that's just more good news to look for in the future. That should also give GVT a further price boost. I was kind of wondering why they were releasing so much good news all at once, and that was just an oversight on my part. I do apologize on that, but that's not going to hurt the price temporarily. It's just going to help it in the future, in my opinion. And again, this is not financial advice. This is just my opinions. I'm not a financial advisor. Just have to disclose that. So, not a pump and dump. Someone asked if it's still a good time to get into GVT. And basically that's going to depend on what your investment goals are. Are you looking to get into something that just goes up, you want to get in and out of quick? Or are you looking for something that is going to be more of a long-term hold? To be honest with you, I think in both situations, it's good for either one. I think for a long-term hold, it is excellent because the longer the longer you wait with it, the more brokers will be investing in it, and the more GVT tokens will be traded and purchased, and the higher the price will go. So I believe as far as a hodl goes, it's excellent. As far as the short term goes, I'm looking at the other cryptos. I don't see very many with a lot of exciting news, and GVT still has news coming out in November and now again in December, which every time you have news that comes out, it seems to propel these cryptos. Of course, now, since it is up over 50% from when I recommended it, there's going to be people who are going to profit take. That's only natural. They say, hey, I've made 30, 40, 50, 60% on my original investment, and now it's time for me to get out. So there will be some fluctuation in the price until the broker platform does go live on October, and then the announcement of what the deal with American participation is going to be, what American participation will be. They said they do have a surprise announcement that they'll be releasing on that on October 30th as well. So if the platform is successful, if the American customer news is semi-positive, I don't see GVT taking too big of a dump. A lot of times people will sell. They'll buy on hearing the news, and they'll sell it when the actual product is released. But with so few tokens, normally I would sell, but I'm just holding on. I'm holding on because I think that this has just so much potential to go up so fast, and I would just hate to miss out. For me, I'd rather lose out on a point or two or three than miss out on a 50-point run or more. Who knows? But that's why I'm in crypto. I'm in it to make money, and if you may have different ambitions or different goals. So as far as that goes, I think GVT is still strong strong position. Like I said, I think people who sold at 14 are going to be kicking themselves. I know we did hit 17, was it this morning or last night, for a while, 1725 or 1726. So I mean, it's hitting new highs pretty much daily still, which is a good sign. All right, next thing I want to talk about is the stock market. Man, stock market, woo, crushed again today. It got killed, down over 600 points. Wow, that's all. It's been getting smashed lately. It hasn't had an up day in a while, and the down days have been pretty big down days. So if you're in the stocks, probably a little nervous right now. You know, over the last few years, a lot of these advisors have been saying that, oh, this is going to be the biggest crash since the Great Depression. And, you know, this stuff gets in your ears and it gets in your head and it kind of sticks there. And on the other side, you know, we've got good GDP growth. We've got low taxes. Thanks to Trump, he's trying to help keep the economy going, even though the stock market has been overinflated for years now, years before he even get in. You know, they kept it high for Obama just to, you know, make him look good and keep the Democrats in power and keep the New World Order and the globalism on trend, so, you know, people wouldn't panic. If the stock market started going down, they would have analyzed more what was going on with the world and our policy and our foreign policy and been like, whoa, wait a minute, this is not what we signed up for. But now with Trump in there, he's trying to turn it around. He knows that, you know, we don't produce anything in America anymore. And if you don't produce anything, I mean, how long are we going to last? We don't even produce enough steel. We're starting to open, you know, the U.S. steel's starting to come back, but we couldn't even make our own weapons. We would have had to buy our weapons from China. What if we went to war with China? Where would we get our weapons from? We don't even have the ability to make our own weapons. Now we're starting to get that back again. Thank goodness. And I don't want war. Nobody wants war. But the path that America was going on was very, very, very bad. I don't care if you're a fan of Trump or not. This is my opinion. And we were really going to be screwed. All our jobs were leaving. Our ability to produce even things just for a basic, you know, protection were pretty much gone. We gave up our rights to the internet. Now we've got, you know, this migrant wave that's going to be flooding in here soon. That I guess we're going to stop, hopefully, God willing. I'm all for immigration. I mean, we let in more immigrants, double the amount. Trump has let in double the amount legally than ever before. So we're letting in tons of immigrants. That's not the issue. The issue is when they're coming in illegally and just, you know, crashing through our gates. That's not cool, and that's not how it should be. My parents were immigrants, or my grandparents were immigrants, but, you know, they did it the right way. You know, they came in, they got checked, they got screened, their health was checked, they were disease-free, and, you know, eventually they had to take their citizenship test, and then they got in. You know, you got to do it the right way. You just can't come crashing into somebody's house and say, I'm here, take care of me. You know, that's not how crap works, man. But let me get off that bandwagon, because I know a lot of people don't want to talk about politics, and, you know, I don't want to dwell on it too much here either. But anyway, with the stock market being down so much, over 600 points again today, that money is either going to be, people in the stock market are very nervous right now, I can guarantee you that. They're either going to start pulling their money out, well, they're either going to leave it in and wait for it to turn around, they're going to pull it out and leave it on the sidelines, or they're going to look for another place to invest it. Problem is, there's not that many places that you can actually invest your money in. You can put it in bonds, but bonds hardly pay any interest. You know, you're tying up your money and you're probably losing money just with you know, the cost of living, with the amount of interest you get on bonds. You know, real estate, and now they're saying real estate, you know, new home sales were down about 50%. So is that a good place to go? I don't know. They're starting to raise interest rates. That's usually a sign that the real estate market's going to slow down. You're going to put it in gold and silver? I don't know. I mean, some of it will go into gold and silver, but I just think people have an old feeling about gold and silver, as that it's kind of another, I don't know, kind of a dead place to put your money. They're not going to put money in there unless they see the price of it start to move. The other place is going to be cryptocurrencies, and a lot of people don't know what cryptocurrencies are, so they're afraid to invest in it, or maybe they got burnt when the market went down this year. But I would venture to say most people just are unsure of themselves as far as investing in cryptocurrencies. This is where like Fidelity, Goldman Sachs, Bakkt, these type of companies that the people trust are going to come in, play, and start to get money into cryptos, because these are companies that they trust. Even though the stock market is a gamble just as big as going to Vegas practically, but if they trust the companies, they're going to trust that they put them in good cryptocurrencies, especially if they see they're starting to make money on it. They'll be happy, they'll start investing more, and it'll just snowball. All these other platforms will start opening up. Developments will start to go into place. The cryptocurrency credit cards, debit cards, Visa cards are going to start coming out. And, this could be the start of big things here. So, yeah, that's basically what I just wanted to talk about today. I got my eye on a couple of other cryptos that I think are going to do well here over the next 30 to 45 days. However, the problem with them is they're not on major exchanges. And to me, the most major exchange, besides like your Coinbase, is, Binance to buy altcoins on. And they're not on Binance. And the problem I have with that is the liquidity. You buy it, and then are you going to be able to sell it? Because a lot of people don't use these other exchanges, these smaller exchanges. So I'm going to ponder it for a day or two, and I'll probably just come out and tell you what they are in the next day or two as well. I have to decide if I'm going to get into them first, and if I do, I'll let you know, and if I don't, I'll let you know equally as well. But anyway, that is my video crypto rant for the day, and I love you guys. Kiss your wife, hug your kids, pet your dog and your cat. God bless. Have a good night.